Hey guys, welcome to Hefei, China. As you can see, it's scorching hot outside, but we are in a good mood, so let's go and explore China.
But first, how did I even ended up being here, and also here? Well, I took a plane from Vienna. It was a really long flight, all the way to Shanghai, but I had to go to Hefei. So, I did the most logical thing and took a train. A really fast one, actually. And I ended up being in front of my hotel.
Good morning guys, here in Hefei, China. I've already been here for like 6 days and it's finally weekend, so I decided to start filming just now because for the first days I was so overwhelmed and I think you'll be too, so let me show you some of Hefei. Let's go. Quack. So I think I was so overwhelmed because I didn't expect China to be as similar to, let's say, Korea, but at the same time so different. Like there are so many differences, I would say, because I'm coming from the Western world and I cannot use my usual apps and everything is in Chinese and really complicated. So I arrived to my first location, which is a Buddhist temple, which has become a standard for my trip because I'm so obsessed with it. And as I said, like even the taxi rides, I wouldn't be able to make it happen without my Chinese colleagues because they have WeChat app that you need to install, and inside of it there is an additional app, and it's a little bit tricky to find out these things. But let's get to the temple and let's move on. So I've been dropped off on my second location, which is called Swan Lake. Actually, Hefei has a lot of lakes and really beautiful lakes, and also the nature and the plants are really vibrant, even though it's the hottest season of the year. That's why I'm having an umbrella, because it's only 10 a.m. but it already is more than 36 degrees and the sun is scorching hot, so have to protect myself somehow. So far I have been mostly traveling by taxi. They have an app called Didi, which is basically the same as an Uber or a Bolt. So far it has been really cheap. Like from Temple to this place, it was maybe a 7-8 minute drive and it was like 90 cents. So really cheap, really affordable, even though the public transport might be even more affordable, but I think at this cost it doesn't really matter because it saves a lot of time. Because I was taking a look at the public transport and it would take like 40 minutes to get there, so 40 minutes and 8 minutes by car. I think car wins if it's this cheap. I was a little unsure if I can film here in public, if the people would be okay with it, but if you realize there are so many cameras around. I don't think I'm getting into that sand. Although I've been here for 6 days, I haven't seen any white person in the street or anywhere. just Chinese people, and some of them are giving me weird looks, some of them are taking photos of me. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm 2 meters tall, but clearly they are not as used to Western people here as maybe in Korea. A fun fact, these cars behind me are from a brand called Neo, and I invested into this brand back in 2021, and they lost me a lot of money. So at least they got nice looking cars. Welcome to another temple. It's already another day, but I was so tired yesterday from all the walking, and even though it doesn't seem that I've seen as much, I've been to maybe 3 malls because the temperature outside was just unbearable. So that's why I didn't even film, because I was so exhausted and my body was shutting down. Like, the temperature that you could feel was about 44 degrees Celsius, which is I don't think that I've ever experienced such a huge temperature. So yeah, it was tense. But today is a new day ahead of us, so let's explore some places until we have zero energy again. Quack. So the weather is actually nice on this lake. I took a boat. This is park with amusement park, so there are some rides, and I've been looking for this place for a long time because I saw it on the internet, but I wasn't able to find where it is, and I found it completely by accident, so I'm really glad. Right now I'm at a traditional Hefei street, an older street that was recommended to me by my colleague. And as you can see on me, it's so hot. So I'm having a drink, and I bought this fan but it's not really helping. This is a nice ending to a really challenging but yet exciting day. I think if it wasn't for the temperature, it would be much better. But with this extreme heat, it's really hard to walk around and try to explore a city. That's why I enjoy visiting other places mostly during spring or autumn. So yeah, that's it for this weekend. I will enjoy the view and see you again soon, hopefully. So let's do a small haul of what I bought today and yesterday. Yesterday I bought this shirt. It's from Zara, basic shirt, really nice. I bought some souvenirs, magnets, and some random photos of, I guess, some Chinese singer or influencer. I also bought this t-shirt from this brand called Boneless. This is the print from the behind, and basically that's the same print that is also in the front, but smaller. And my favorite piece, this shirt. I don't usually wear shirts, but I really like that this is shiny.
So yeah, that was my trip to China. I hope you enjoyed. And to wrap this up, here are two random facts that I noticed when in China. The first fact is that drivers and people in the street have to protect themselves from sun by wearing these scarves and sleeves. It is really common and a lot of people wear it every day. The second fact is that most European cars sold on Chinese market are long-wheeled based, and that's why they are marked with L in their name. And additionally, for Mercedes, some of the models they have this sign on the side of the car indicating that they are long-wheel based model.